Be more ball on, kids.
Rip City, let's meet your Portland Trailblazers. At guard, at 6'3", number 00, Henderson. Elle est 6'8", des Bruxelles, Belgique, numéro 33. The other guard, 6'4", number 5, Drew Holiday. The big man in the middle, 7'3", number 23, Donovan Clingan. At 4, 6'9", number 8, Denny Ardia. Your Portland Trailblazers head coach is Chauncey Billups. Another round of applause for your Portland Trailblazers.
Portland, they may be the lower seed, but they have a chance to take the lead in the series.
Yeah, and they've done well to get this series tied at 1 game apiece. Now they need to take control, and to do that, they've got to defend their house.
Now here's Avdia, pass to Clingan, and here's Henderson. This one for 3. Rebounded by Champagny. Now here's Fox. Here's Champagny, defended by Henderson. Champagny shot is off.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Pass to Clingan. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
First, Clingan screens the defender out of the play and then capitalizes.
On the wing, Vassell. Cornette with it. Clingan's there. Cornette can't hit.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Here's Holiday. Henderson outside. They get it back. The second effort. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Luke Cornette.
And the size of Clingan alone makes him a tough cover.
Portland shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. Well, one thing's certain about Donovan Clingan. He is going to be a defensive menace for years to come, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., he is a 7'2" monster, and he casts a long shadow in the paint. And for his size, he has the agility to hold up better than most centers further out.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, the future is looking bright for the Spurs. On and off the court, they placed over $1 billion for a new arena and surrounding civic improvements in downtown San Antonio. I'm told nothing with the project has been finalized just yet, but clearly the Spurs are looking to help finance a new state-of-the-art arena in the near future, around Victor Wembanyama, no less.
A great organization. Okay, Shams, thank you. Vassell passes to Cornette. Oh, and now with no question, powered it down.
For Vassell to really make an impact, that's what he has to do. Initiate the offense.
Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. That one goes. Count it.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Cornette can't hit.
Well, coaches really appreciate when guys defend with that kind of effort. Just a fantastic job protecting the rim.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Out to the wing. Cornette sets a screen. Castle for 3. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got his 4th rebound in this one. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I briefly spoke with Chauncey Billups. I wanted to know what his defensive scheme was against De'Aaron Fox, and he told me we need to limit transition opportunities because that's when he's really dangerous. Speed is one of his biggest strengths, so we need to slow the game down to our pace. Let's see if they're able to accomplish it. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Castle, following the 3-point basket by Portland. Just 5 on the clock. San Antonio moving the ball around. Spurs need to get one up here. 3-pointer, Fox. Portland with a rebound. Klingon's got his 5th rebound in this one. Shot's good by Henderson.
You love seeing the young guard Henderson take charge like this, making things happen on the drive.
Pass to Champagner. Back to Fox. They need this. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Klingon's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Henderson. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Henderson's got his 2nd basket on the night.
Whoa, scoot! What a move.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Spurs trail by 9. Vassell outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
Well, that is the definition of an unforced error. Very unfortunate. And the coach is going to have something to say about that.
Trailblazers lead by 9. Henderson left side. Floats one up. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
Yeah, how about the touch from Henderson? Sinking that floater with confidence.
Vassell outside. Over Avdia. San Antonio again can't hit. On offense, here are the Trailblazers. This run now up to 13-2. Pass to Klingon. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Klingon's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Well, these days, interior offense takes great determination and discipline.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Vassell against Avdia. Inside. Holiday against Castle. And a missed layup. Spurs trail by 10. Down low. Here's Vassell. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
And when wings take it down low, good things happen.
Outside Holiday. Back to Avdia. Counted.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Now here's Castle. Still without a bucket. Nails it from 3.
Upgrading the 3-point shot. It's big for Castle as he continues to develop.
And he lobs it up. Stolen by Vassell. Pass to Fox. From downtown. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. 7-point differential. Holiday from long range. Vassell with the rebound. And the Spurs shooting only 31% to get this game underway. Let's go with a three. Knocks it down from distance. Vassell's got 5.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of three-point buckets.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Fans, let him hear from you. Make some noise for your Blazers.
So Portland ends up going with a new group. San Antonio also making some changes. Barnes, he's checked in for Champagny. Keldon Johnson comes in for Vassell. And it's Harper in for Fox. And 1:01 left in the first quarter here. Williams finds Love. Fires the three. Counted from distance. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Back to Castle. Three from Barnes. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Now here's Love. Pass to Graham. Williams a screen on Barnes. And Williams with the basket on the assist from Graham.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Castle. Beyond the arc. Drills it from deep. He has 6.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there. Well, that's a tough rebound there to secure, but he put all of his size in there in order to secure it.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Portland ahead. They lead by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Had a feeling this was going to be their strategy coming in. They've got a major size advantage to be able to execute this.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
And Tim, the Blazers front office aggressively seeking wing depth.
Yeah, and in Denny Advia and Toumani Camara, they've got some ringers. They are still young and tremendously talented. They might be set at the forward spot for a decade.
All right, Tim, back in 1996, you led the league in three-point percentage. You shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, BA, it shows you how much the game has changed. I had a green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took 3 per game. Now you have multiple guys every night that will take 3 in the first quarter.
That green light's now neon green for many.
No doubt.
Here's Wesley. Outside Thibault. Pass to Graham. Here's Wesley. Buries it from 3. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
When Jeremy Grant is dishing out an assist, that is a great sign for this team.
Now Barnes. Here's Harper. San Antonio moving the ball around. Back to Castle. 6 to shoot. Here's Wembanyama. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Wembanyama's got 4 points this quarter.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
And here's Grant from the arc. Harper pulls it in. San Antonio's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line of this game. Wembanyama, screen on Grant. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Operating the pick and roll like a seasoned vet already. Castle just taking what he sees open up.
Here's Wesley. Outside, Williams. Pass to Graham. And down it goes. 2 points. Grant's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, great awareness from Grant. Detects an opening inside and converts.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And some changes here for Portland. Kamara, he's checked in for Grant. Avdia comes in for Thibault. And Holiday subbed in for Wesley. And San Antonio with a change here too. Fox is checked in. The Spurs have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. The 3-ball. No good on the shot.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
And that one's good. Sharp.
And you see right there the practice time Sharp's put in. Sound shooting mechanics for a guy who hasn't played a lot of games in his career.
Castle outside. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Count it. Here's Sharp. Pass to Holiday. Williams a screen on Fox. Holiday against Fox. The shot by Holiday, no good. And Grant offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all. And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Now here's Sharp. Williams looking around. Holiday from long range. Another 3 for Portland.
With balance and good rhythm, Holiday serves as an effective catch-and-shoot player.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Back to you.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Avdia outside. Lets it go from deep. And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And some changes here for Portland. Klingon, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Henderson in for Sharp. San Antonio also making some changes. Champagny comes in for Barnes. And it's Devin Vassell in for Johnson. Castle outside. Outside Wembanyama. Here's Champagny. No points so far. Sends it home from three-point land. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
Yeah, these teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And San Antonio making a change here. Harper's checked in. Spurs on D. Pass to Holiday. Outside for Henderson. Drops in the 3. Henderson's got 9.
Oh, good 3-ball by Henderson. Now, this is the part of his game that he wants to keep developing.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Denny Avdia. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Trailblazers?
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
And what about the collective effort so far from distance? Their shooters have been on point there.
And so Vassell nails both of them. All right, Legs, when it comes to rim protection, other than Victor Wembanyama, who's at the top of your list?
Well, certainly his fellow countryman Rudy Gobert would be up there, but I also like guys like Jaren Jackson Jr. and Evan Mobley because I like guys who combine shot blocking with mobility on the perimeter.
Such an influx of great talent with size in the NBA right now.
Great list of young guys who can do both.
Here's Fox. What a finish inside from Fox.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
Holiday passes to Henderson. Back to Holiday. Lets the three fly. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Fox the pass to Wembanyama. Here's Harper. He's covered by Holiday. Wembanyama, screen on Holiday to the inside. Oh, a great flush from Wemby.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
The Trailblazers have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Puts the move on. And Holiday finishes. Holiday's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Smart move by Fox off the pick and roll, passing to a ready score.
Here's Holiday. Give him 8. Henderson outside. Holiday looking for an opening. Outside for Henderson. And it's all from three-point range. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
San Antonio moving the ball around. Here's Vassell from the arc. He buries it from 3. And it's a 4-point San Antonio lead.
Always ready and willing to fire Vassell from the corner.
Here's Kamara. Banked it in off the glass. Kamara's got his second basket.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And Harper gets it to go.
Obviously, Fox has good on-ball instincts. He finds a wide-open guy and quickly feeds him.
Pass to Henderson. Fires for 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Henderson's got 15.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. San Antonio on top, up 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome all. Game 3, and it's a real halftime cliffhanger for the San Antonio Spurs.
Depth has been the key for them so far. They've gotten a nice spark from their second unit, especially at the offensive end.
And they've needed every bit of that bench production. It's been the difference. Checking out the circumstances for the Portland Trail Blazers. They were able to take a game on the road, capturing home court advantage. Shaq, how important is Game 3 for them?
Well, Game 3 is always huge. They took care of business on the road. Now they have to hit you guys with a big word. Now they have to capitalize on it.
Ooh. Well, it won't be easy, but I'm going to make a prediction, guys. You ready?
No, but go
Whoever
ahead.
wins this Game 3, they win the series.
That is bold, Kenny. I sort of like it. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. You look at Scoot Henderson. What a contribution.
Yeah, we had a feeling he'd step up in this one. So far, playing at the top of his game when they really need him.
Well, this is what he does. When the stage is biggest, he runs to the light.
Thanks for joining us again for round one of the NBA playoffs. And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Now here's Holiday. To the paint. Avdia against Castle. Avdia, good. And it's all knotted up.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's Champagny, and they pick up two. Champagny's got his second bucket on the night.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Here's Champagny. He's got 5. Castle for 3. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
What a statement from Castle tonight, proving to the league he's going to be a problem for years to come.
Pass to Klingon. Henderson outside. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, I think that was a product of the pressure. Take your eye off the ball for just a second, and it can lead to a turnover.
San Antonio leading by 3. Castle outside. Pass to Champagny. Out to Fox. Shot clock at 6. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Tenacious stuff there from Fox. It takes guts to sink a shot while being fouled.
When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Cornet. Now here's Holiday. Give him 8 points now. Henderson for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. All right, Legs, you look at the lead the Blazers have taken. What's the biggest factor?
I think it's the fact they've added a lot of defense to their front court, which has really set the tone for their team, and it's an identity they're going to continue to build on.
Talent on the floor and stability in the head coaching position.
Key factors for sure.
Shots good by Henderson. Henderson's gotten 4 this quarter.
When everything clicks for Henderson, you're going to see a lot of nights like this.
On the wing to Sell. Castle outside. To the middle. Here's Champagny. The layup off target. Blazers trail by 6. Avdia outside. Outside Kamara. Pass to Henderson. Here's the 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. The Spurs have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Fox outside. San Antonio moving the ball around. Vassell outside. Here's Champagny. Fades away. Not going to go that time.
Trying to do a little too much with that fadeaway. There wasn't anyone near him.
Avdia, good look. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Fox outside. Wembanyama, screen on Henderson, and he's going for the oop here. Avdia with a steal. Henderson outside. Now Now here's Klingon. He's guarded by Castle. And there's Klingon on the assist by Henderson. Henderson's got 3 assists now in this one.
At 7'2", Klingon is very comfortable in the paint, and he can just own that area.
Now here's Castle, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Klingon. While most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But Grant, that can leave the team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Grant's checked in for Portland. Now here's Henderson. 19 points in the game. Outside Kamara. Outside Holiday. Henderson outside. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. Here's Klingon. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Klingon's got 8 points.
When you're facing a guy as massive as Klingon, you really have to be smart about boxing him out. I mean, he is so good on the offensive boards to be so young.
The cell shot is good.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Johnson, he's checked in for Vassell.
Team mascot, please, the trail tech.
Here's Henderson. Now off the inbound. And he lays it up and in. Henderson's got 6 here in the quarter.
Yeah, even though he's 6'2", Henderson is best attacking on the interior.
And the bucket is good. And the Spurs lead by 8.
Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
Pass to Graham. Back to Holiday. Outside for Henderson. Fires it from 18. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Henderson's got 23.
Yeah, very efficient shooter from inside the arc. Henderson can beat you in a plethora of ways.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Wembanyama, screen on Grant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
Looking at who's out there for Portland now. Robert Williams checked in for Klingon. Thibault comes in for Kamara. And Shaden Sharp subbed in for Drew Holiday. And a contract extension for Blazers head coach Chauncey Billups after last season, Tim.
Well, 6 months after he became a Hall of Famer, what a run for him, and he is somebody you root for, a quality person and a basketball lifer.
Now here's Johnson. Up top Barnes. He's covered by Grant. Turnaround Jay. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Barnes has got 5.
And he's able to spin around, stay on balance, and still make that shot.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, BA. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Back over to you, Brian.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Henderson, the pass to Williams. Henderson drives in, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Yeah, head first down the lane. Henderson wants to throw it down on your head.
Wembanyama, pass to Barnes. Castle outside. Johnson on the wing. The 3, and again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Oh, a skilled interior player. I mean, Grant's teammates get him the rock and encourage him to punch it in.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Wembanyama. Fox up top. Castle left side. It's Barnes on the wing. Back to Castle. Up in time. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so the San Antonio Spurs with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round one. Here's Sharp. Rebound by San Antonio. Castle on the wing. San Antonio moving the ball around. Outside Johnson. Stolen by Sharp. In transition, here they come. Avdia from outside. Rebounded by Johnson. San Antonio leading by 9. Castle for 3. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got 3 assists tonight. The Trailblazers shooting about 60% for the game. Avdia with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Avdia, good.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Now here's Johnson. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
I like Johnson's focus at the perimeter. He's pretty careful about when he shoots the 3.
Outside Sharp. Shoots over Harper. Sharp, no good.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Pass to Wembanyama. From deep. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Klingon, he's checked in for Portland. And San Antonio with a change here, too. De'Aaron Fox has checked in for Harper. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out." Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it.
Allie, thank you. Now here's Johnson. Fox outside. 6 on the shot clock. An easy 2 on the layup. And the Spurs lead by 16.
A 6'3" point guard, Fox has solid size at the 1, and it really helps him out inside.
Ooh, finishes with style. A double clutch jam.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Castle on the wing, covered by Thibault. Back to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wembanyama against Sharp. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So for the Blazers, Kamara, he's checked in for Grant. Drew Holiday comes in for Thibault, and it's Henderson in for Sharp. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Henderson outside. Holiday a screen on Fox. Fires from 14, and it's Portland scoring again.
And just slippery with the ball in his hands. Henderson will dissect you off the dribble.
Pass to Johnson. From the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Johnson's got 10 points in just the second half.
And their strategy is obvious. manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
On target from range. Henderson's got 5 points in the quarter.
The response from Scoot in answer three. What a back and forth. Oh, my. Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that. Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
It's stolen by Henderson. Fox against Holiday. It's Avdia on the wing. Henderson outside. For three. Here's Klingon. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his fifth shot in as many attempts.
Well, when you grab the offensive rebound, you're already right there at the rim. It makes the putback that much easier.
Here's Fox. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Second personal.
For San Antonio, Fournette's checked in for Wembanyama. Champagny comes in for Barnes. And it's Devin Vassell in for Johnson. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for San Antonio.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
And something else I've liked has been their ball movement. Always finding the open guy with a better look. That is team basketball.
Henderson jams it home.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
Castle. Puts it up from 7. Ooh, it doesn't go. Blazers trail by 9. Oh, Fox with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Beyond the arc. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
And as we see more of Castle, expect that J to get better.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. One of the stories here, Stephon Castle getting it done today.
Well, I'll take you inside this huddle. The message from the coach is simple. Can someone, anyone, guard him from the three-point line?
See yourself on the screen. Show us your best move. Give yourself a round of applause.
Here's Holiday. Henderson. Quick 2. Oh, net.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Spurs lead by 10. Here's Champagny. Now Vassell. Clock at 6. The release. Oh, can't hit the jumper. Portland has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Avdia. Oh, the long ball, no good.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
The 3 is off. Not a lot of time left for the Trailblazers in this one. Here's Henderson. Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
And here's Castle.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Second team. Shooting for San Antonio. Taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up by 9.
You love the frame and the length Castle brings to the guard position.
And he makes both free throws. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Drives to the hoop. Yes, sir! That one's good. Fox with the ball. And there it is.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
Down it goes. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Castle. Yes, sir. Bank it in the layup.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Releases, and he gets the jumper to fall. So we see the Spurs taking the W here, and this is a critical win for them. They grab the lead in the series after splitting the first 2 games.
Yeah, Game 3 feels like a Game 7 if the series is tied. It has a huge impact. They're in the driver's seat now, as long as they don't lose their focus.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And now let's take a look at our player of the game. Stephon Castle